Alright, we're going to do a little recording today. This video has to deal with Kick Ass Torrentz and another file sharing program called Winmx. Winmx, you can go online, you can check out the history, but basically in 2005 they tried to shut it down, it came back up. 2011 it started becoming under, a large amount of attacks. I don't know where the owner is. I don't think he might even exist or be alive anymore to fix it, or whether he doesn't care. Or maybe the owner could be the owner of Kick Ass Torrentz. Now, Kick Ass Torrentz was recently shut down, and the owner, or person who ran it, if you will, was thrown in prison. He was taken into custody by the FBI and shit like that. Well, to bring you up to speed a little bit, a few months back, Winmx was still not working properly. Winmx, when you would go to search for search results, like I am now, we're going to go ahead and hit search. Let's do Oasis real quick, just for the fucking sake of it. You would get random results. You get thousands of just shit files that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. Let's movie IMAX Ocean Oasis. Let's see if we can download that. And you would get just absolute shit, and it wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't find what you were looking for when you typed it into the search result. Oh look, there we go. We got a download. 48 kilobits a second. I've even seen higher speeds of 250, 500 kilobits a second. It just depends on what your input and outgoing bandwidth is. Trying to stay on track here. You would get nothing. You would get just random shit in the search results. Now, oddly enough, I was on this program just a few months ago, and I was still getting random results. Occasionally, very rarely, you would ever find what you were looking for. You'd actually have to go ahead and stop the search if you saw something that you were actually looking for, because it would just keep going down and down and down. You'd never find it again. But here recently, obviously Kick Ass Torrentz went down, and the owner was taken into custody, and ever since then, ever since the whole site was taken down and the owner was jailed, it's been going on, 5, 6, 7 days. As you can see, it's 7/29/2016. This is today, Friday, July 29, 2016. Winmx has now been working fucking flawlessly. Like, I don't get random shit. The web page is not under attack. I search for anything. I get exactly what I'm searching for. It's no doubt, GTM doubt. I get exactly what I'm looking for, regardless of who or what I'm looking for. We're gonna go ahead and delete this file here because I don't want to download anything. That kind of stuff is illegal. But that to me means that there must be a connection between at least Kick Ass Torrentz and the attacks that Winmx has been coming under. Now, it could be the owner. It could not be the owner, and my only theory behind this is that uTorrent, not uTorrent, but Kick Ass Torrentz, brings in a lot of money from advertising, where Winmx doesn't bring in any fucking money at all, ever. Not even on their little Winmx forum webpage. You can still download the client. You have to go to winmx.com. It'll show you how to download the client. You want the patch 1.0, Winmx Community Patch 1.0. Point of the story here is that Kick Ass Torrentz, along with the Pirate Bay, along with BitTorrent, they claim to be, I don't know what the fuck they claim to be, but they claim to be for the free world, but they're not peer-to-peer sharing, file sharing sites like Winmx is. They're just, they have centralized servers that most people, get what they're looking for from. And not only that, but they also collect in advertising revenue, which I'm sure is in at least a few $100,000 a year, if not $1 million a year, from these sites, which is absurd. They're just ripping everybody fucking off. They are the corporations. They are in bed with the corporations. They really are. And the people who, make and create these movies. They claim to not be, and that's fine, but to some extent, whether directly or indirectly, they are. Now, Winmx is strictly peer-to-peer. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm searching other people who are using Winmx, the program itself, I'm actually able to search the files on their computer. Like I can hit, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go to Speed Dan, we're gonna browse all his files, we're gonna see what the fuck he has on here. And as you can see, he's got a lot of shit. I don't even know what Arrow is. He's got, I mean, all kinds of files. Now, if I wanted to, I could download these files directly from him. Something about Winmx though is that people hate when you're not sharing files yourself. They can actually break off the file sharing program. They can bar you from, grabbing any more files from them. They can even stop the download right then and there if they find out that you're not sharing anything. Oh, look, we got System of a Down, we got Shania Twain, Robert Plant and his Sensationals, we got, look, Nirvana, Metallica, all kinds of, you can't find this stuff on fucking torrent sites. It'd be crazy, but here you can just go through the list and you can just, VH1 Classic Hits, Volume 1, 2, all the way through what looks like 10, Tom Jones, The Who, Midnight Special. I mean, look at all these fucking files you can browse from this one user. So Winmx, I personally think, is the way to go. I would boycott places like Kick Ass Torrentz. I would boycott BitTorrent. I would boycott the Pirate Bay. I would boycott all torrents, to be fucking honest with you, because Winmx, you can find rare files that you would not normally find in other places, anywhere online, actually. So that's, pretty much the gist of my video here. Like I said, I strongly think that Kick Ass Torrentz had something to do with Winmx being under constant attacks, and if the rest of them go down, you're either going to see things like Winmx pick up, or you're going to see Winmx get severely attacked by hackers and people who don't want Winmx around because it doesn't make them money. So good luck. I'll, try to throw down a few links for Winmx down in the description. Again, it's probably still illegal to use this site. As you can see, I'm not downloading anything at all whatsoever. So, that's your decision. I can't hold your hand. You're on your own. You're grown. Oops, didn't want to do that. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I hope this gives you some insight, and I hope to see Winmx as a community stay up and alive. Have a good day. This is For Free out.